people say, I'm worried about another 9/11. Those borders were open a long time. Many of these Islamists are here. They're being funded by Qatar. They're being funded by other countries. They pretend to westernize themselves. They've used their vast sums of oil money to buy, quote unquote, respectability, by buying sporting teams, by buying media outlets, by buying lawyers, by buying podcasters and so forth and so on. So they're trying to mainstream themselves to destroy us from within. And you listen to these people, listen to what they're saying in the streets, and then try and remove them. You have claims of the First Amendment and free speech and due process. You have radical left-wing judges and, unfortunately, some rhino judges who make it almost impossible to remove people who are here even illegally. Then you have Democrat mayors, Democrat governors. These are renegade, breakaway cities and states. They claim sanctuary status. There is no such thing. They claim immunity from our federal immigration laws. They basically call out their militia, which are the illegal aliens and their supporters who are now violent. They call out Antifa in Portland, Oregon. The governor, and through her, the police are told to effectively stand down, whether they use that phrase or not. And then the rhetoric, the propaganda from Pritzker and Newsom and the rest of them against our ICE agents. And they're out to get brown and black people. Most of our ICE agents are brown and black people. Not all, but many, if not most. And so they racialize it, they radicalize it, they create an environment of hysteria and fear-mongering and violence because they do not want us to enforce our immigration laws and deport these people and other people who are here illegally. So we have a huge problem. I've made the point. James Burnham wrote this great book in 1964 called The Suicide of the West. You're witnessing it. You're witnessing the suicide of the West. President Trump is trying to prevent it, but he's being blocked by judges, he's being blocked by mayors, he's being blocked by governors, all Democrats. You don't see this riotous activity in Republican areas. You simply don't. In fact, you have the great governor of Texas, Abbott. He sent 200 National Guardsmen to Chicago. You have the great governor of Florida who's offered the same thing. The country is split between those who support it and those who hate it. The Marxist Islamist alliance is real. I've been preaching about this for years. It's here. It's in your face. You can hear them, you can see them right now. You've got imams in Dearborn, Michigan. You have imams in California. You have imams in other parts of Michigan. You have imams in New Jersey and so forth and so on, where there's a concentration of Muslims. You do have these radical Islamist elements where they're preaching the overthrow of the United States. You really have no-go zones. According to the mayor of Dearborn, who really was grotesque in what he said to a Christian pastor, who said, why are we naming streets after terrorists? And he was admonished. He was viciously attacked. And the mayor said, he's Islamophobic, this pastor. Trashed him. And then said, leave my city. Dearborn, the birthplace of Ford Motor Company. Now it's the city of Dearbornistan. Leave my city. A city that at one point was 5% Muslim is now 52%. 52%. That would be all well and good if we were talking about assimilation, right? The Enlightenment, diversity of thought tolerated, embrace of the Constitution. That's not what we have. Look, I wrote a book called On Power. I have a section and a chapter there that makes it abundantly clear. Islamism and Marxism are incompatible with Americanism. They're incompatible with our constitutional republic. They're incompatible with our capitalist economic system. You see it all crystallized with Mondami in New York. This is what we're facing. With massive amounts of money flowing into these entities, these organizations, so-called student organizations, phony civil rights organizations, dark money organizations, it's pouring into our country because they see the opportunity is now, even though Trump is pushing back.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.